So we're just doing a short ride today, just a quick one. We're going to go past the beach. We're going to go for a swim with my good lady. Just wanted to see what it's like to hold in first. So this is very different riding to the V-Star. So it's kind of like what I wanted to talk about. That's cool. It's what I wanted to talk about was why I have all these different bikes. And I've kind of used the analogy before that it's because they're like different pairs of shoes. And you have certain shoes for certain occasions. Yeah, she's picked the wrong street to come down today. Wait. You can go now. Look at that view. There's a shopping trolley. It's a cool but strange place where I live. Look at that view, it's mad. So why do you get into riding? Like, why do you want to ride a bike? That's the question I ask you, I guess. Ooh, this bike's so cool, it just does everything. Like, what is it that you're going to get from riding? It comes down to that question. What is it that you want to get? What is it that you want to feel? And it always comes down to feeling. You might say it's commuting or it's technical, or then it might be a feeling of savor, like whatever you get, sense of satisfaction you get from saving money. But it always comes down to feeling, and people don't realize that. But what do you want to get from riding? So for example, for me, it's a sense of freedom. And so what does freedom give me? Well, it gives me a sense of expression, gives me a sense of release. Apart from talking to you, I don't have to think about anything else. I'm not really thinking about what I'm saying. It's just like having a conversation. But you pay so much attention when you're riding a bike. You've got to be so aware. But you also get the opportunity to just soak it in and be part of nature to a different level. When I mean nature, I mean the elements. I mean feeling the wind, the sun. Something that you can't do in a car. I mean, I guess you can in a convertible. I guess you can, but it's very different. It is jamming today. It's a warm day. It's going to be absolutely jamming. And these people have jobs. Don't I have a job? But just ask yourself that question, and then when you get the answer to that, you can kind of start picking what suits you as a rider, your riding style, as to what bike is going to suit you. With me, I just jumped in. I tried them all. Man, I did even try a sports tourer. I've just not been into the whole sports bike thing. I don't get it for the road. I just don't get it. I have to expose myself to that a bit more. So I don't know what the temperature is today. It's way over 30 degrees. Hey, 31 degrees. That's why I love this machine. So it's 31 degrees today, but it seems so much hotter, my friends. Ooh. Just had a glorious swim in the ocean. And I jumped on the seat expecting to be absolutely roasted on this V-Strom seat, but I'll tell you what, it's totally fine. There's no issues with it at all. I don't know what the deal is with the material. I don't know if this is a stock seat or not. But I think it's the most comfortable seat I've been on in a bike. And the DR650 had a aftermarket, you know, like a $700 custom made seat. And I feel like this is... What's happening here? I feel like this seat is comfier than that one. True, it is very spongy, and it does kind of push you, the design of the seat, so not the material but the design of the seat kind of pushes you forward. So I find that, I've said this before, I'm gripping the tank a bit more than I normally would, but it helps with riding, yeah, helps you have more control of the bike. But on these short trips, been using this a lot for that. The only reason I'm going this way is to give you the view of the beach. It's crazy. It's such a good day. Like, we've had a weird summer, so it hasn't been like this every day. But when it is, it really puts on a show. It's absolutely gorgeous. The water's perfect. The sun's perfect. Hot but not too hot. That's a little 250 Virago. I had to get some speed up on this thing. There we go, love that breeze. So this is just a little short trips to the beach and back. This bike's great. I normally take the WR just because I normally go during the day. Now that's a pretty steep hill. This bike pulled up at no problem. I would have gone faster, but that lady I got put off. I didn't know what she was doing, whether she's waving to me or the truck driver. But I can't say enough good things about this bike. It's given me all the feels. I always suspected that these adventure bikes were kind of my jam. And this being the first one, I think it's a great introduction into the market. I think it's not too big, not too small. I don't even know if there is a smaller bike, adventure bike out. I guess people turn, so this is the thing, people turn like the DR650s and the WR450s into like they kind of build them up into adventure bikes. I've got to go get some groceries and I've totally forgot all about that. So we're going around the world, and that's the beauty of this bike. So right now, with this temperature, the bike's halfway. Like, we haven't stopped much. The temperature's not up. It'd be interesting to see how this thing maintains temperature. I have a feeling my GoPro will overheat before this bike does. My GoPro has overheated many times before the bike. This thing is a great all-around bike. It's great for these kind of runs. Be interesting to see how much bike noise you get. I mean, obviously I can hear the bike. But it's not like my V-Star or the other bikes where, you know, you've constantly got that sound in your head. This is a bit more subtle. I'm hearing more of the gearbox than the exhaust. And that's the engine. So that's it for this short ride. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've got a feel for what it's like to ride around on a V-Strom. Give it a thumbs up. And I'm going to post up a lot more. I've got a lot of videos to post up, so think about subscribing and supporting the channel, and ride safe. See you next time.